The truth. We all think we want it, but what if it costs you everything? My name is Anna, and I told the truth. A truth so big it shattered the company I worked for. I lost my job, my security, and became a pariah overnight. The world saw a scandal. I saw fear, courage, and the moment I pressed print instead of running away. This is the story of what it costs to speak up. One day I was a valued analyst. The next I was escorted out with my life in a cardboard box. My colleagues looked away. They knew something was wrong at HelixCorp, but chose comfort over confrontation. I couldn't be them. My truth had a price, and I was just beginning to understand how high it would be. But hitting rock bottom changes you. Once you've lost everything, you have nothing left to lose. That's when you find a strength you never knew you had. My journey started with a pink slip and ended with me finding my purpose. Not as an analyst, but as a fighter. A fighter for the truth, no matter the cost. The cost was immediate and brutal, but it led me somewhere I never imagined. It led me to justice. This is that story. HelixCorp was more than a company. It was a symbol. Its glass headquarters and "Building a Better Tomorrow Today" motto were everywhere. We were told we were family, pioneers changing the world. The public adored us. The media loved our CEO, Julian Croft, who spoke of ethics and transparency. I believed it too at first. I was proud to work there. The perks were endless: gourmet lunches, yoga studios, nap pods. Croft would greet everyone by name, making us feel valued. But questioning the company felt like betrayal. Loyalty was everything. Suggestions for transparency were quietly dismissed. We have a system that works, Anna. Let's not complicate things. The facade was perfect, but fragile. It depended on everyone agreeing not to look deeper. Even in paradise, things can feel off. I never thought to look behind the curtain until I did. And I had just tried to walk through his gate. My investigation became an obsession. I worked in secret, staying late, following digital breadcrumbs. I found a protected directory, hidden, mislabeled, behind layers of security. Inside was a single encrypted file. Shadow accounts. My heart pounded. This was the answer. The password was impossible, until I remembered Croft's first failed startup, Ethelred. I typed it in. The file unlocked. What I found was worse than I imagined. A detailed ledger of a massive off-the-books operation. Not just fraud. Money laundering, political bribes, illegal activities. The names were powerful. HelixCorp was the financial engine for a vast network of corruption. The company's clean image was a lie. And Julian Croft was at the center of it all. I had proof. But now, I was in real danger. There was no turning back. Staring at the screen, I knew I'd crossed a line. I couldn't unsee what I'd found. I could pretend, delete my search, keep my job, or act. I chose to act. I couldn't email the file or use a USB. There was only one option: print. Each page was a point of no return, a blueprint of a criminal empire. The next morning, Croft's assistant summoned me. The office watched as I walked to his door. Croft didn't waste time. "We're aware of a serious breach. You've violated our trust. You're terminated, effective immediately." He didn't ask if I did it. He knew. Just like that, it was over. I was fired, not for what I'd done, but for what I'd discovered. My career ended in a single meeting, but I still had the file. The truth was now my only weapon, and I was ready to use it. Escorted out, I clutched my bag. the file heavy with consequence. Alone in my apartment, I spread the evidence across the floor, wondering what to do next. My phone buzzed, an unknown number. I answered, a distorted voice. "You need to stop. They know you have the file. What you've uncovered is more dangerous than you imagine." My blood ran cold. The voice was urgent, afraid. "This isn't just about fraud, Anna. These people don't just fire problems, they make them disappear. Burn the file, walk away." The line went dead. I stood frozen, my apartment suddenly a glass cage. The warning changed everything. My life was now in danger. I could destroy the evidence and disappear, but I thought of Croft's smug face, the network he commanded. Silence was safety, but also surrender. I refused to surrender. Silence is far higher.
What's something people don't know about stories? They never truly end. There's always a new adventure waiting for you. Just pick your next tale and I'll meet you there. Subscribe to the Story Circle and let me know which story I should tell next in the comments.